it is what you make of it. You can be in the worst place and you can still make it the best adventure ever. If you have fun in your career, you're gonna go far. You have fun, you'll do great things. It's an honor. It's a great honor to be here. I didn't think it was this big of a deal until I stepped down out of that plane. It's huge, just being here around so many people, so many great people, from airman to NCO, senior NCO and first sergeant. It's just an honor to be here, be able to represent.
Be out there in front, leading from the front, and trying to inspire your troops, and just being the best senior NCO and first sergeant that I possibly can be. First sergeant of the year for ACC is just mind-blowing to me. This is just something I never even could imagine when this year started.
To be in today's Air Force, you really have to be goal-oriented. You have to know the end picture before you start. The people you're going to learn the most from are the people that really enjoy what they do because they're actively engaged every single day.
I love my job. I love being in the Air Force. And when you love those two things, it makes doing your job easy. It is probably one of the most humbling and honoring experiences I've had in my Air Force career.
Listen to your mentors, listen to your supervisors, and be a positive supervisor and a positive mentor. You know, make sure that we're giving that good feedback and that feedback is bidirectional. I wouldn't think that I would be here if somebody would have said, you know, say 6 months, a year ago, hey, you know, you're going to be at Offutt doing the Air Combat Command Outstanding of the Year banquet.
In order to be successful in today's Air Force, I believe it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, long hours, but the outcome is very rewarding. I feel very proud and feel as though I've accomplished a lot.
We still need to do our best to put the family in the forefront. Being deployed, seeing how crucial a family is to a deployed member, it really makes or breaks the member.
If you're motivated, you have a positive attitude, and you take that everywhere you go, you'll be set. My major influence is really my family. They're the ones that provide that motivation for me to be successful at my job.
Don't do anything half-heartedly. Fully engage, put yourself into it, because the more you put in, you're going to get tenfold in return, and you'll reap the rewards.
We're constantly changing in the Air Force right now. We're constantly deploying, and if you don't have self-motivation, the morale, or the will to keep up with that, then you're not going to be successful. You also have to have that commitment from your family. If you don't have that, then your morale will drop as time goes on.
A supervisor must be committed, and you must care for your troops. A leader cannot lead without people following.
Go through every single door it is that you have open to you to get the best out of your education, because anymore, I mean, in order to progress in the ranks, you really have to have education under your belt. It's so amazing to be here, and I know I'm just going to go back to my work center and exude that excitement to the folks around me.
I just recently won NCO of the Year for NORAD. It was a great experience. I had to go in front of the board and meet with other branches of the military, and it was very intimidating. But it was a great experience that helped me prepare for the board here today. To be successful in today's Air Force, I say you need a positive attitude and motivation and determination to get things done that need to be done.
A quality a good supervisor would have would be someone who cares for the people, someone who is willing to get up behind a desk, help the airmen, turn wrenches if need be, someone who listens to the people and helps them to solve the problems.
The support of the family is definitely a major factor. You always need someone behind you, and that's where about half your strength comes from. I think what makes a good NCO or supervisor is someone who's really there to help you along the way, but also keeps you in line and keeps you moving forward when they need to.
I think to be successful in today's Air Force is attitude, positive attitude. Learn from everybody, the good and the bad. Figure out your path to being successful.
Everybody here is doing wonderful, wonderful things or they wouldn't be here. So to be sitting here at this level, meeting all those chiefs with all the other nominees is just an absolute honor and very, very humbling.
You got to be able to listen to what your people are saying. You got to be willing to change if they've got good ideas, whether it be somebody brand new. If somebody brand new comes into the military and they have a good idea, listen to it. Just because they're young doesn't mean that their ideas doesn't count or that it's not a good one. So you got to be open to listen.
To make a good NCO and supervisor is to be well-rounded. Because when your subordinates come to you, you need to be able to answer their questions or at least point them in the right direction. Take care of your troops. Because without them, the Air Force is nothing.
It feels very good. It feels real good, a good feeling to be recognized, but it also makes me think of the people that I serve. So it tells me then that I must be doing something okay for my leadership to take the time out to recognize me.
I'd say what makes a good NCO or supervisor is somebody that leads by example. Definitely adhering to the core values. Know your job, try to love your job, and try to set the example for the younger troops.
Be positive in everything that you do. Sometimes it's hard, but it'll make life easier for you, it'll make life easier for others. And I think that if you don't like something, that it's important for you to be the change that you want to see.
Remember where you're coming from. There's a reason why you entered the Air Force, whether it be a goal you wanted to accomplish, going to school, or just wanting to serve your country. Don't let those goals get away from you. Always remember why you're here and what you need to accomplish so you have a focus on where you need to go in the future.
I think you need to be able to be flexible, be able to adapt quickly. Our Air Force right now is in a stage of change. You just got to be ready to meet those challenges, and you got to do everything that you can right now to be prepared to meet those challenges, whether it be through education, through training, or professional development, or just life experiences from a lot of your coworkers. You got to be able to pull off of those individuals and learn as much as you can, as quickly as you can.